Okay, so I'm just going to do a really quick code walkthrough just in case you're stuck with implementing this circular queue. Remember, we're doing it in a procedural manner. So I actually call my program here procedural queue. You can see I'm going to kick it off with this to initialize the queue over here. So in order to initialize the queue, you need to have your global variables because you need to have your data structure. The data type of mine is going to be a string because I'm storing strings in mine. Remember, I was storing items of food. And then I need my max size, head, tail, current size, etc. Okay, so when in my constructor, when I initialize this, I'm going to set max size to 5 because I want to store 5 items. I have then actually created my array. So my queue is going to be a new string of size 5 elements. And then remember, head and tail have to be -1. So they're pointing off the data structure because there is nothing been enqueued into the queue in the first place. So there's no item at element 0. And then the current size is 0 because there's nothing in the queue. All right. Now, if I want to check if the queue is empty, that's pretty straightforward. If the head is -1, then return true, otherwise return false. Only other thing, I'm going to give you 2 little things to help you still. So in my public static void main, I'm just creating a new queue object, okay? And then I can start to run my tests. So for example, system.out.println, I'm going to check if the queue is empty. So I'm going to run my isEmpty method, and is my queue full? Queue.isFull. Remember, queue is my actual queue object. And then test 3 and 4, for example. Test 3, I'm going to start enqueuing items. So queue.enqueue, that's a data item that I want to put into it. Same thing, I'm going to run my isEmpty. I should get a false now, and then I can keep enqueuing until I get an overflow. Okay, and that's my test for that. The only other thing I'm going to do to help you is remember in those algorithms, right? I'm talking about using the mod function when we are working out where the new head and the tail is. Remember, modulo function is done in Java, using a %sign. Okay, so that's the only other little bit of help that I'm going to give you to get that algorithm done. If you've got any questions, give me a shout.